Welcome back to Daytime Live. Now, we are joined by Tracey-Ann Hyman, who is here to talk about her book and also her experience living in Japan. Welcome, Tracy.
Thank you. Hi, Nisha, and hi, Duffy.
Oh, yeah,
Thank you
but
for our sticks.
no, but you can't say,
What?
hi, Nisha, and hi, Dofton. You have to say it in Japanese.
Ah,
Konnichiwa.
let me draw konnichiwa. Let me draw back on my brain now. Forget all the language back. Konnichiwa or hajime mashite.
Oh, my mom? Yeah, she's at
Ashley? Oh, Ashley just down the road, you
Hold on,
know.
Ashley.
She said
Yeah,
Ashley.
yeah, because they
Ashley
know that's how
Zuko.
they do. Wait, what you say about Ashley?
Duffy said, "Dozo yoroshiku onegaishimasu." Say that.
Yes.
God bless you too.
She said Hasham. You know Hasham?
Oh, Hashem.
She said Hasham to eat
Oh,
Hasham.
Hashem, that's the way. Oh,
And
okay.
that's
All
the way.
right, cool. Yeah,
Got
I
you.
get you. I get you. Your book, you have a book entitled How Do You Use Those Darn Chopsticks? A memoir about a Jamaican woman who lived and studied in Japan. Now, tell us why you want to take your experience and put it in a book. And tell us how do you use
Well, this
these
this
darn
book
chopsticks?
has been 4 years in the making. What I used to do was send emails back home when I was in Japan because it was like a 180-degree turn in culture, Jamaica and Japan. And so one of the
I
Okay,
guess
this,
that she's on Japan time, you know?
there's a hop on
So she's
time.
not quite awake
Oh,
yet.
these are separated
But you know what,
chopsticks.
that's on,
Yeah.
because you know we had Lidge and we had some other guys. There's a lot of Jamaicans that are living in Japan right now.
Yeah. They are. I wonder.
Tracy, you can hear us?
yes, I'm hearing.
Okay, start again. You're saying about the book is 4 years in the making and so forth.
Right, 4 years in the making. And so I used to write emails back home to just describe to family and friends the whole 180-degree turning culture. And that was driving me crazy. So my mentor at the time, I would send him emails about my experiences. And then one day he said to me, "You need to write a book." And I'm like, "A book? I can barely navigate this culture, much less a book." But having returned to Jamaica, it's what, 10 years ago now, I realized it's time to tell my story. And he was right. I need to write the book. And so the book is here.
The
Love it,
book
Four
is here.
years.
love it, love it.
Um, Before we move, what are two of the most significant differences between Japan and Jamaica?
First of all, car and bicycle. I think
Okay.
about a car in Jamaica, and then I started to ride a bicycle. And I mean, everybody rides, or most people ride a bike in Japan. Your professors, there's no socio, class thing attached to bicycles. And after a while, I grew to love the bicycle. It was convenient. You had exercise, and I didn't have to pay any bus fare or taxi fare. So that was one. Then, of course, you had, okay, a handshake to a bow, right? So in Western culture, we shake hands. And now here it is that we are bowing. But one of those things that stood out the most, I know it is number three, is the fork and the chopstick. These two sticks gave me a warm time to eat with. Duffy, can you imagine eating with this? Huh?
Yeah.
But in the end,
Yeah,
I obtained mastery.
yeah, man.
I can use it a little bit too.
I
Yeah,
use
I
a
can.
chopstick.
A
I
little bit
enjoy
too.
it. So
I can.
I used to live in Japan for about 3 months doing touring. So I got the whole thing. There are so many Jamaicans working and living in Japan now. What are the pros and cons? Why are so many Jamaicans heading over there?
First of all, the society is very ordered. It's organized. The bus is on time. The train is on time. That they have a strong work ethic. Put in the work. There's no skylarking, no joking around. Of course, you may have exception, but the general culture is one of that. Working hard, putting in the effort. There's also a culture of honor and respect of fellow man. And Philomena, I remember one time we were trying to get some furniture to my home, secondhand furniture when I was there. And they allowed us at the store, once I bought the furniture, to take the goods to my home. But they wouldn't allow me to drive. They would give you the car to deliver the products, to deliver the goods straight at home. So I had to get a Japanese tutor at the time to help me. And when he came, the store gave him the car, but he had to leave his fingerprint. Yes, his fingerprint before we get the vehicle. So they are big on integrity, big on accountability. Don't play, don't no generalship business that go on around here. You understand? And I got to deliver the stuff was delivered to my home free of cost, right? So those are the things are the differences, and it's safe, to some degree. Of course, there are challenges. It's safe. The people are polite, manageable. There's a certain order that you must respect in terms of your seniors, a respect for those who are above you, and importantly, the group ethic, teamwork. We're not in this individual thing. We
Gotcha.
have to work together
Gotcha.
as a
Gotcha.
team.
I love that.
Yeah.
For persons reading the book, or persons who want to read this book, what are the lessons? What are they going to take away from it? And where can they get the book?
All right, so the main lesson is that change is going to come. We're going through a period now of change, and it's difficult. And I had to experience a 180-degree turn in culture. A new culture, and then these sticks. Couldn't eat with them, I was afraid to eat out in public because I couldn't eat. And so I struggled, I avoided eating out. Nonetheless, I had to practice. I really have to eat, right? I had to practice, and after a while, I had to adapt, and mastery came. So the lesson is that in life, you're going to have challenges. You have to walk the road. It might be hard, walk it, and eventually mastery will come. A very important lesson that comes out is identity. While I was there, because me look different, my ear different, my body different, and our race were endowed with some extra assets.
Yes.
Yeah?
Right.
And so you got to learn to accept who you are. Yes, I'm a Black woman. This is how God made me. And yes, there are differences, but it doesn't mean that one is better than the other. And you come face to face with yourself. And so I highlight that in the book a lot. Very important, your identity and self-acceptance. And you can get this book on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
It's paperback.
Excellent.
You have the ebook copy.
Excellent.
It's gonna become available in certain pharmacies, but if you need a copy, no.
Uh-huh.
You can call me 876-446-3648.
And where can we find you on social media?
Yes, IG Scholastic_Oasis. Yes.
Okay,
And
great.
then also on Facebook, Scholastic Oasis Caribbean.
I like
Hear
it.
me?
I like
Yes.
it. Thank you
Answer
so
you
much,
and
Tracy.
encourage.
I love that. Scholastic.
Thank you.
It says a lot. Thank you so much for joining us. Right? Lots of reading, lots of
Yeah.
things happening.
Yeah.
And I can use a chopstick. Thank you,
Yes,
Tracy.
practice.
I appreciate that. Lovely.
Thank you.
Daytime Live will be right back, and we have a video from Bling Dog and Christopher Martin. Join us after the break.